I am Ellie, and I'm excited to talk to you about navigating through our emotions when we are dealing with other people in relationships. Does not have to be relationships, could be coworkers, landlords, people you run into. So I'm going to use a personal example to show you how I use this process, how I become my own alchemist, how I am working with the energy that is running through my body, because that energy, as you know, and energy is activated in our bodies through conversation with other people. It can be uncomfortable, and this energy, which is carrying information, feeling, emotion, is influencing highly our thoughts are influencing our feelings, and so it can become very difficult to navigate. So it's quite beautiful to become to know how to work with the energy moving through your body. So so I am in partnership, and last night I was hanging out with my partner. We were spending time talking. We're very intellectual, both of us, so we were having a lot of intellectual conversations, sharing our own experiences, and I became aware of this little, it's like a little tick, a little, just a of energy that was I was feeling in my body around my heart space. It was just like and so I became curious by tapping into my awareness, my consciousness. So I'm running now my energy, my thoughts through my awareness and through my love energy. And I came to become aware because of this process. So when we tap into our consciousness, our awareness and love energy, we can gain a lot of information about what is actually happening versus the stories that we are telling ourselves. So I became aware through tapping into awareness and love that I was feeling like my partner was not hearing me, not listening to me. And it was causing some sort of emotion, which I could not identify. I can identify now as a little bit of frustration, a little bit of clamping, a clamping down, a constrict. So my energy was constricting a little bit, little like spasms almost of like constriction in my body. So my energy was not free flowing because of this energy constriction in my body and my resistance to the energy that was now flowing through my body, which was a little bit of frustration energy, a little bit of fear, annoyance, things like that. And so because I'm aware and I have a relationship with self that is very intimate, I know not to just directly put whatever I'm feeling on my partner. I want to become very curious about what is going on with me. What is this energy coming from within me? This is for me to know and deal with first. So I said to my partner, did you hear me? At one point, the last thing that I said, and then I moved on. So just to bring a little awareness. And then internally, I was working with my own energy just to become aware. I wasn't letting this in the moment change the moment or experience to the best of my ability, because I understood that there's a lot of inner happenings that I don't understand yet. So I'm not really wanting to express what's happening because I don't even know. And so we had a good night. Okay. And so the next day I was starting to get this energy was running through my body again, that same energy. And I was very curious, why is this running through my body again? So I was just feeling into the body, coming into the body, connecting to consciousness, awareness and love, and feeling into what this energy might be. And my mind kept going back to the night before. And so, okay, this is good. The thread is going to the night before. Okay. And so I remember what I was feeling the night before. And so I started to ask myself questions. Like, why does it bother you to not be heard? And things like this. So I start to ask myself questions. And then what I did, which was the most helpful, was I came into my body to feel and connect with the energy of not listening. So I'm connecting to consciousness, I'm coming into my body, and I'm connecting to the energy of not listening, because this is the energy, this is what's coming towards me that is evoking this energy in me, the not listening, or me perceiving like I'm not being heard, listened to. So as I'm feeling into what is the energy of not listening, because we all embody all energies, we all have within ourselves all energies, so we can connect to any energy we want. So I'm connecting to the energy of not listening. And so I'm thinking of the times I'm not listening. I'm using my consciousness to gain awareness of what this energy is that I'm working with, of not listening, how it's affecting me. And so I come to see and know, okay, when I am not listening, sometimes it is because I am tired, sometimes I am distracted, sometimes I am closed off, sometimes I am excited and I want to speak. I like to speak. And so I said, oh, okay, this is the energy feeling of this energy, not listening. And because I'm connected to consciousness, so I'm connected to awareness and love, and so I'm running this review of this energy through my consciousness. And what I'm feeling is love for this energy, understanding of it. Oh, of course I love me when I'm distracted or tired. Yes, I still love me when I am closed off. Yes, love this version of Ellie. Yes, I love me when I'm excited. This might be one of my favorite things about me. I'm so excited, very excitable. I get excited. So I love this. I can understand this. And so now that I'm connecting with this energy within myself, the energy of not listening that lives within inside me, that I sometimes embody, and I'm connecting to this through my consciousness, I can see how much actually that I love this energy. And so this love for this energy and this awareness for the energy of not listening started to alchemize in my body the other energy that was moving through: frustration, clamping down, contracting, closing, started to open this new energy that with this new conscious awareness of the energy, I start to open. I start to feel joy. I start to feel lighter. And now I can extend this to my partner. So I just loved and met and became aware of the energy in me that my partner was showing me, or I perceived that my partner was showing me. And then now I can turn that love that I'm feeling for self, understanding for self, and then emanate that out towards him and perceive him in that energy. Be aware, be happy for him, because I recognized in him through that connection to the energy was that, yes, he's excited. He's like me. I love this about him. He's very excited, very excitable, very happy, playful. We like to talk. We like to talk, and we are good at talking. So this is a good thing. And so this is a beautiful alchemy process, beautiful place to be. So I changed my way of being through this process. And now still, so once we do something like this in a partnership, it isn't that my partner and I don't need to practice listening. And by the way, I recognize in myself a lot of times where I am not a good listener. And I still love me for that. I still love me when I'm not being a good listener. I still love my partner when he's not being a good listener. But so it isn't that we don't deal in real life with things. So no, now I can become aware and he can become aware of our own way of being when it comes to listening with each other, because it's important if we're going to have a partnership in which we are pouring into each other, helping each other to expand and grow, helping each other to feel the depth of love, to be a mirror for each other. All of these things is why I'm in partnership and why my partner is in partnership. And so it is beautiful that we get to be this mirror. And so through this, also we can become aware of how we need to move in the relationship. So we deal with things on an energetic level and also in a practical level in the relationship. So now through conversation with my partner will watch this video and approve before I even post it. Always honor the king. And we can have conversations, and we will have, we are very good at having conversations. We'll have conversations and become aware and take personal accountability for how we're showing up. So I'm not watching for my partner now after this conversation, watching him to make sure. I'm actually going to be, and my partner is going to do this because we are both whole. We are both already sourcing our main source of love from within ourselves. And we know that this relationship is an amplifier, and is also helping us to grow and expand. And so I'm not looking at my partner and are you doing it? Are you listening? No, I'm watching self now. Am I listening? Because I mostly need to be aware of how I am showing up in partnership. What am I bringing? And then working with what comes to me, working with the energy that my partner brings to me. And so I'm not watching out in the future for this. If it comes up, lovingly can be addressed. But the main focus is going to be for my own self, because I recognize through this whole process that I also can work, will serve me to work on being a good listener, not just in my partnership with my romantic partner, my sacred union partner, but also in friendships, with coworkers. Just being able to hold space and listen for someone is a very beautiful skill to have. And guess what? I am not perfect at it. And that is okay. So I hope that you were served in some way by me using this personal example. Let me know in the future if this type of speaking through personal example is helpful to you. I'd love to know. How are you doing? If you like this video, I'd love if you would support me by subscribing, and I would love to connect with you soon. Thank you.